take us through the process when prisoners arrived here in Auschwitz and how they ended up here and how the whole horrible process went here at the gas chambers.
That's right. So the selections were conducted on this ramp right here. People who were selected by the Nazi doctors, by the physicians as unfit to work, were usually taken down this road, and then they were taken to one of these two big gas chambers which we have on both sides.
There's one on either side.
That's right.
So
It's twin sister number 3.
okay, so 2 gas chambers here. I hate to get into all the gruesome details, but so people know, because VTech, this is very important. This really happened, folks. They come here, and then what happens? The SS is here.
That's right. Actually, first of all, these people were taken this way. There you can see those narrow steps here.
Yeah.
That was the main entrance to the building. The way in for all the people who were later about to be killed in this gas chamber number 2. These narrow steps.
That's it.
They were only told that here they're going to take a shower.
So they were misled
That's right.
by the Nazi
The
authorities.
Nazis were trying to keep these deportees calm. They were afraid of the possible panic among them. Normally, if you want to take a shower, what do you have to do first?
You have to take your clothes off.
And that's what these people were told. They were taken to this room, which was the changing room. This was the undressing room. People were told to undress in this one. And also in the same room, they were even told to remember the place where they put their clothes.
And
this
there
was
were
the
shower
purpose.
jets in there, right, VTech?
That's right. A normal fake
So it
shower
looked like
heads.
fake shower heads.
Indeed.
So the Nazis deceived the prisoners. They thought they were going in to take a shower.
This was just a part of the process. Like you said, that's how the Nazis were deceiving these people.
They undress. Then
Then these people were being processed through the underground. They were taken to the chamber, which is just on the right hand side up there.
yeah.
That was the one which actually, the room which had those fake shower heads installed into the ceiling,
Okay.
the one which was in fact the gas chamber number 2.
So they still didn't know, VTech. Even when they went into the room, they still thought, well, they're shower heads. They still weren't aware they were walking to their death.
Exactly. So in this room, which was the gas chamber number 2, the Nazis could squeeze even up to 2,000 people inside at the same time.
2,000 people at once.
That's right.
And these rooms were not very big.
No, and that is the fact that the gas chamber, the room which was the gas chamber, was, I would say, twice smaller than the undressing room.
Even smaller than the undressing room. 2,000 people, men, women, and children, crammed in there together, naked.
Then when everyone was inside, the doors were locked. Then 3-4 Nazi disinfectors who were wearing those gas masks.
Yeah.
They were standing on the roof of the building, and through the chimneys, sticking out, they were throwing inside those pellets of a Zyklon B gas.
What is Zyklon B for people at home so they know what it is? Because it's pretty interesting. We have this whole industry now
Yes.
of Holocaust denial. There was no Zyklon B. We hear these outrageous claims. Tell us what that was.
Actually, Zyklon B gas was pre-known in Europe even before the war broke out, even in Auschwitz. Because for the first 2 years in Auschwitz camp, the Nazis were using Zyklon B gas only for disinfection purposes.
For
To
disinfection.
kill lice in the prisoner's clothing, because lice spreads typhus.
I would imagine, speaking of typhus, VTech, there had to be disease and lice all throughout the camp, right?
That's right, there was a huge epidemic of typhus here in this camp in the summer of 1942.